Okay, so Google just came out with Project Genie. This is an AI tool that basically lets you build worlds. This is something that was announced about half a year ago. It looks like this was announced August 2025. And just at the start of this weekend, January 29th, that was when it all began. This started to roll out. Right now, it looks like it's kind of in like an alpha. It's only for select users. But already it kind of looks like there might be some red flags that are going off in terms of people who are looking at this from a legal standpoint, because people might have already been able to kind of create copyrighted material, so to speak, allegedly, and that is definitely not good for any AI tool. It begs the question, how did they actually train their AI model to begin with? Did they have permission to access all this material when training their AI model, etc.? It definitely gets into an interesting situation. So I got a few different articles I'm pulling this from. First off, this one from gamesindustry.biz. This is from just a couple days ago. So it says, in a video, Google's DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Research Division shows that people can generate this content with just a prompt. Yeah, an entire world with just a prompt. This is similar to other generative AI tools. This does come with some limits, though. Yeah, Google says that generated worlds might not look completely true to life or always adhere closely to prompts or images or real-world physics. But Google might still be running into some issues. It sounds like this tool might be actually a little bit too good in terms of its accuracy and in terms of maybe mimicking certain IPs that are protected maybe from some copyright. So this Video Games Chronicle article right here, this is from also just a couple days ago, again talks about Project Genie, an AI tool which generates playable worlds. It says users have already started posting examples often using copyrighted characters. So, it talks about that disclaimer that Google made, it won't always adhere true to life, exactly how your prompts are. It also says players can only explore each world for 60 seconds. I don't know if that is some sort of a way to protect themselves while this whole project is kind of in an alpha or a beta stage. But it says the prototype is now available to Google AI Ultra subscribers in the US who pay a $250 a month dollar fee to access it. Now it says some users have already started sharing videos of their creations on social media, some of which include copyrighted characters. There are a few examples that it shows, like one person, in my opinion, definitely created like a Sonic world. I say in my opinion just because Google might come out and say, well, this isn't exactly like Sonic, but I mean, yeah, it looks exactly like Sonic to me. Another person did like Saving Private Ryan or something, and another person, it looks like, recreated The Legend of Zelda, and that could definitely lead to some issues. Going back to that games industry article, they interviewed somebody by the name of Pete Lewin. He's a partner at a law firm, and he kind of talked about maybe the legal implications of this. He said, whilst the interactive nature of Project Genie's outputs is novel, the tool itself raises all the same legal and ethical questions as other generative AI image tools. He says, what data was it trained on? Where did the training occur? Was that use permitted under copyright exceptions, and so on? Many of these questions are being tested in courts around the world right now, and he added that tech such as Project Genie can expect to face greater scrutiny and pushback from IP owners. And yes, we know that this is probably true. Anytime you get into copyright infringement territory or alleged copyright infringement territory, that's when things can get dicey and things can definitely go to court. Also, I see Eurogamer saw that the stock overall in game companies definitely took a plummet, it looks like, and they kind of correlated this to the launch of Project Genie. This could be for a lot of different reasons. Maybe investors are really thinking that this is going to take off, maybe rendering game companies completely useless. Now, I don't think that. I'm just saying according to maybe the investors, maybe they think that. Or it could be a lot of other different things. Maybe they think that stuff like this is going to be really explored and then these companies are going to run into legal troubles themselves. Who really knows? Overall, this is a very interesting tool, and well, it's questionable to say the least. It definitely looks like that it is running into quite a bit of its fair share of problems right off the bat.